There's many people on YouTube who, and I wanted to briefly talk to you about burnout. It really is something that's real here on YouTube. If you're new to the platform, if you're wondering why sometimes you do those videos that you spend a lot of time editing, you just think that's a really good video, and I've done it myself where you put in X amount of hours on editing, trying to get the best content you can do, and sometimes you just hear crickets. I know for me that definitely does happen. And then on the other hand, there's sometimes things that happen where you don't really pay much attention, or you don't spend as much time editing, and those videos do really, really well. So it's quite difficult to engage, to find what really works for your channel. And while you're doing this, you're constantly trying to, you're trying to validate your content or your existence here on YouTube. Sometimes you can feel like you may have imposter syndrome. Reality is there is such thing as burnout. I know before I finished work, due to ill health, I was posting sort of once a week, and now I'm not working. I post multiple times a week. I've just had a little bit of a short break. It was definitely getting to a point where I just felt a little bit of the burnout, and it's not easy, trying to upload as many videos as possible. If you're like me, you like these videos that show the success of YouTube. And over again, these different channels, these YouTube gurus saying that consistency is key. Well, what if sometimes you do upload consistently and you don't really see the results that you want? I'm sure I'm not on my own with this. It's just, some people say luck. I don't think it's to do with luck. I think each video, as long as we try and improve even just a little bit on each video, if we try and improve, then I think we're on the right track. And I think we've got to listen to our audience. If there's any questions, if there's anything that our audience wants to see, then we've got to serve that sort of content. We've got to try and make it for the people. And if we think of the algorithm as people, there's people behind the algorithm. It's not just an AI setup. It's not just a computer just, sending your content to different people. So we've really got to have that in mind. Who do we want to reach? Who is the audience that we want to capture? I'm really grateful for the people that do follow my channel, that want to improve in the paintings, but it does take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it doesn't happen overnight, or it certainly hasn't happened for me in that way. I've been here on YouTube creating content for over 6 years now, so it's a long, slow process, but I'm on the way up. It's definitely getting more and more traction as I reach more audience. If you are a new YouTube creator, content creator, and you feel the frustration, then just know that you're not on your own. It is one of those things. It's I think I see statistics all the time that like 80% or something like that don't make money on YouTube, and a lot of people, after a few years or even a few months, quit the platform. I think you got to ask yourself, why bother? Is this something that's going to be long term? I know for me, I'm quite stubborn and I am finding the right audience. It's just taking a little bit more time than I really thought when I first started just over 6 years ago. But there is definitely a thing as burnout. If you're putting a lot of effort in, you're editing videos every single week, week in, week out, and you don't see those results that you perhaps think you should. You know, you put out the best video you can do, but it is what it is. And sometimes you put out a video and it may sort of sit there, you hear crickets for months, even after a year, something like that, and then suddenly your video starts getting lots and lots of views, lots of traction. It's just a funny, it's just it's difficult when you don't see those responses that you want. But I just wanted to let you know that there is such thing as a burnout, and if you just keep going with the YouTube, keep creating, just try and improve one or two things each time you upload. Don't forget, the more you create, the more videos that you put out, the more consistently you're showing up, the better your videos become, and you will get sort of more traction. Like I said, if you've been on YouTube, if you've been creating content for even a year, it's not really that long. You just got to keep going, keep showing up, and you find yourself with the right sort of people. Your content gets in front of the right sort of people, and that's what it's about. I've got a really nice community now of people, and I'm really do appreciate if you've seen my videos, if you've commented, if you've liked, if you've shared. I really do thank you. It does really mean a lot to me, and that's really why I'm on YouTube. If you just find that one person, if you help one person out, isn't that really what it's about? Is that worth it? Well, I think you've got to have fun as well. You've really got to enjoy creating content. If you don't enjoy it and you're not getting the views that you want, then I'm sure you will give up. I've followed a lot of people in the past, and I've always looked. I'm not saying that you've got to compare your channel to other channels, but it does help if you sort of see what other people are doing within your niche. And I used to look at some of the people that I followed, and I used to think, wow, I wish I had those views that those creators are getting. They had a lot more subscribers than I did back then. And then all of a sudden, you see these creators just disappear. They don't create content anymore. They're not on YouTube anymore, or they certainly don't post anything. And I used to think, well, why do they not create content anymore? And I'm on that side now where I'm probably getting the same amount of views as they did back then. And I can understand why people give up. It really is, for me, it really is taking quite a long time to build up that momentum, get those followers that you like, get the views that you like. So sometimes it's good to just take a little step back. I've had a little break after my little trip to Wales. If you've not seen that video, you can see that on my channel, the last video that I put out. So I've had a little bit of a step back, I've had a little bit of break, a little bit of a recharge. And I'm planning on coming back and just doing as much as I did before and keeping up that momentum, just to bring more content and to try and find those things that you like. So if there is a subject, if there is content that you would like to see, if you're struggling with any sort of painting, I do landscapes mostly. But if you are struggling, then do leave us a comment in the comment section. I am here to help, and I can show you how I do things. I'm not saying it's the right way, but I do get the results that oftentimes that I want. And so I have been doing it quite some time, and I've got the experience. So if you do have any troubles with painting, with watercolours in particular, then reach out and I'm here to help. But just be aware that there is burnout, that you can get just really tired, and you're after validating your content all the time, waiting for those comments, waiting for those subscribers, waiting for the views. It can be hard, it can be soul destroying. So just be kind to yourself, put out as many videos as you can, try and improve just one thing at a time. There's no point in thinking of everything, because YouTube, it really is a minefield and you can't think of everything all at once. Just try and improve just one slight thing, and just keep going. And I'm sure you'll get to the right people that want to see your content, that are there for you. I'm going to try and get back to a normal schedule now. I've had a little recharge. If there is anything you do want me to show you, if you want to see, then let me know in the comments section. And if you give me a thumbs up as well, I really do appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.